football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Gators will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Blue Hens offense will go to work first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Working that left side now. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Florida's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the...
Turning it on! Touchdown, Florida! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the 1st quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And he made the extra point without problem. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. He just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Looking for more room. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Trying to set up the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Gator!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You gotta put pressure on the quarterback. You gotta affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Back to pass on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, it's out! That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Byers on the move.
I love the start for this quarterback on 3rd down. 3rd down, obviously money down. Got to have success, but to have success early, now...
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for a 1st.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. The Blue Hens can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job on it.
On the run, still looking. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
This time on target. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. And the Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Delaware! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front there. Physical, skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback running on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Lagway. He wants to go deep. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Livingston. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Split the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
So after that incompletion, 4th down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The give. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Looking to the big tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
And the Gators will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Kelly. Drills him with the stiff arm. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He uncorks one deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And that's what defense is all about. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd and long. I'm going to drop back. I'm going to make him throw that ball underneath to the running back and then do my job. Go corral, tackle him, and force the 4th down.
Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Blue Hens look to keep this drive humming. He leaves it with his back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down.
Yeah, and no nonsense. I like it when you get downhill. You know exactly where the sticks are. I'm not trying to get a 20 or 30-yard gain. I got to get that 1st down. 3rd and 2, I'm going to be physical. Nice job by that running back.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And you see more and more of this in college football, finding your playmakers in space, whether it's a receiver, a tight end, or in this case, a running back, way down the field.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The lone back's got it. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Gators will hustle to the line. To the air. It's Lagway. Got his man downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Right on target this time. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. They've got the 1st down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Gets it out fast. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Gators really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He splits the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. On the move to the right, looking for a big one.
That is not good news for this offense, guys. I mean, the defense only brought 3 on that play. They were still able to get after the quarterback. This O-line has got to play better.
Using the quick game. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Blue Hens will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilson. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now they'll run it to the right here. Shakes off the defender. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Right back to the well. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Open space at the 25. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
They'll try the run. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Tackled there by the defense.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
The snap sets up the throw. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Kelly. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Blue Hens have this offense rolling. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Blue Hens trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
Really nice job there of the quarterback reading coverage.
Touchdown, Delaware. They take the lead with the 6. Lining up to add another. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to Brown. And it's loose. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Well, the running back really lucky he jumped on his own fumble right there. And he's going to have to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure on the ball and with ball security, because you put it on the ground, you find yourself on the sideline in this offense.
Right down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. Here comes the heat. That's caught. It's Wilson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gators with the 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Rushes on him. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Offense facing 4th down.
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. First play of the drive wants to throw. The short hands. It's Kelly. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Looking for room. It's Rasmussen.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here?
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback adapting. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. He lofts one down the sideline. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Blue Hens didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. That's caught. It's Smith. Breaks into the open. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The Gators want to pick up the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Quick completion on the out route. Oh, got enough space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the Hens team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. And how about the day this freshman quarterback has had running the offense? He's been elite in every aspect. He's thrown the ball on time. He's made big plays down the field. He's punched it in when he's gotten opportunities. You just couldn't ask for anything more. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Steps away to find some room. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. The clock winds down with the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Trying to bully their way in. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation. They practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Illinois has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to Duke. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. To the air, it's Lagway. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Livingston. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Jukes his way for more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might...
There he goes! Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The Gators line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Lagway. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. #1 team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, and they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent, and this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving ahead.
Yeah, so you got to use this. You got to look at what you did wrong. You got to say, okay, maybe we're not as good as we thought we were. Just because we were #1, that doesn't mean anything until the end of the season, and you're the last guy standing, and you have the trophy. So take this loss, work on some of those things you think you need.